this episode is a special episode because we sending out a tribute to all the mothers out there in the world. I don't think I speak for myself when I say, nothing without our moms. You know what I'm saying? You only get one of them, so you gotta cherish them. And today is a special day. We pay homage to all the mothers out there, and we appreciate y'all. First I want to just shout out to my mother, Miss Angela Webb. My heart, my queen. And thank you for all the times you put up with me and me getting under your nerves and just being there for me, being patient with me. Even though I'll be irritating at times, being patient with me and always on the best and seeing the best in me, even through my mistakes. And I really appreciate her for that. I love you, Ma, and I'm nothing without you. Shout out to my grandmother, Miss Rosie Woodland, too. For the same thing. Always investing in me, being there. Just standing by my side, even when I'm wrong. Just being that motivation for me and always keeping me in prayers. And keeping me motivated and just being there for me. And my auntie Steffi, the same thing. Just being there for me, and I love y'all. And I'm nothing without y'all. A special shout out to the mother of my children, Miss Sophia Trotter, too. Just putting up with me, putting up with my babies. And just being the motivation and taking care of business. Even when I wasn't around. And through these hard times, I salute y'all. I pay homage to y'all and the rest of my grandmothers. My aunties and everyone and all the mothers in the world. On behalf of Court and Hood Paralegal team, we salute you, and I wish y'all a happy Mother's Day and enjoy y'all day, and may God bless y'all and build and bring joy to y'all to this day. And I'm gonna pass the mic to my little sis, my Santana. She wanna say a little something. Give a special shout out. Go ahead, little sis.
Good morning. First, I would like to start off by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, including the single mothers. And I would also like to give a shout out to my mother, Sandra Webb, because she always know how to motivate me, and she always know how to just be there for me and just be there during hard times.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
I would also like to give a shout out to my Granny Rose. She always knows how to be there for me also, and she always knows how to help me out in certain ways. And she always knows just how to motivate me by saying positivity and just spreading the word. I would also like to give a shout out to my auntie Stephanie, because my auntie Stephanie, she always holds me down during hard times. She always knows how to motivate me, and she always knows how to just trust in me and just let me let me pursue my dreams. And she always believes in me. So yeah.
Okay. And shout out to Grandma Lynn too. And now we're gonna pass the mic to my mother, the Queen, Angela Webb.
I would like to also give a shout out to my grandma Linda, because she also knows how to just every time I need her, she always knows how to come through, and she's always checking up on me and stuff. And I would just like to say a shout out to her too.
Okay, that's what's up. But now I had to forget Grandma Lynn, because she sure was gonna get you. She sure was gonna get you. All right, now we go pass the mic to my queen, Miss Sandra Webb.
Hello. Good morning, world. Good morning.
Morning, Ma. Happy Mother's Day to you, Queen.
Thank you. First, I would like to give honor to God, who is the head of my life, and I thank Him for waking me up to live to see another Mother's Day. And just to be here in the land of the living, on earth. And I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to my queen, my mother. She's my rock. She's my everything. She's my all in all. And, there's nothing. When I say there's nothing, There's nothing that she would not do, and she would not give up for me. And I just thank her for that. And I just say out to everybody who have a mother, love on your mother. Love on your mother, because you only get one. You only get one. And I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here around the world that have children, and if you have a mother, love on your mother. Children, hug your mothers. If you have a mother that's living, give her a hug. Let her know you love her. Call her. It costs nothing. And that's what I have to say today. Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Like the Queen said, y'all give y'all Mother's Day flowers while they're here, and those who lost their mother, rest in peace to all, and we give y'all flowers on behalf of the Hood Paralegal, and thank everybody for tuning in, and it's just a special day, and like I said, everybody enjoy that day. All the mothers, y'all dope, because you only get one of them, so enjoy them while you can, and cherish your mother and love on your mother. And thanks again, and special thanks to my sister, Jay Renee, Happy Mother's Day to all, and to her family, all the mothers in her family, and that's that. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
All right.
Good day, everyone, and happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers fulfilling their purpose. My name is Javon Curtis, representing Hood Paralegal. Today I have the wonderful, bountiful, my mother, Denise Curtis, who I commend profoundly for dealing with me as a child. Good day, Mother. How are you doing today on this Mother's Day?
I'm fine. Thank you for the shout out.
Okay, so first, in your words, what is motherhood to you?
Motherhood starts at not the birth, but actually the pregnancy, and that's when you start nurturing and taking care of your child, and then it goes from there. Motherhood is an umbrella of just everything, just unconditional love that you have for your child that, is just really unexplainable. But it's a wide range of feelings, emotions, love that you have for your child, whether they're biological or not. Motherhood goes a long way. It's not really bloodline, but it's the connection as well.
Okay. What, if any, was your method of parenting?
For you two, just as well, open relationship, being honest, regardless if, you're my kids or not. It's a right and it's a wrong. And just because you're my kids, you don't always take up for the kids. And that's how the kids don't learn, but y'all learn. And just respect, honesty, just being a good person towards others. But most how we came up through just respect and honesty.
So between me and Pre, what was the difference between you raising me and then you raising her?
You just said it. You and her. You're a man now, but being from a boy and a girl, you got to instill different things with the difference of gender. The difference between raising you and your sister, like as you said, you're a boy, she's a girl. So you kind of instill different things within the two genders. As far as you, I taught you, both of y'all about, being respectful, striving to do more, to have more. But also with you, and not really having that father figure in the home, so I had to not be your father, but take on some of those fatherly duties as far as potty training, school and stuff like that. But then as you got older, I taught you how to tie your shoes. I taught you how to tie a tie. And with you, it's how, we had those talks about the treatment of women and the women in your life and stuff like that. And with Pre, by her being a girl, is teaching her how to be treated as a woman from a man or her significant other in her life. So it's a different.
Okay. So for those struggling mothers, what words of encouragement would you have for them?
Don't give up.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Our parents didn't give up on us. Don't never give up on your kids. As growing up, kids have that fork in the road, and it can go left or it can go right. And I'm not downplaying fathers by any, but it's kids look upon their moms and you as a father, but also at the same time, you came to me. And you also just hope for the best for your kids. But if they don't make the best decisions, you still support them. Because when you don't have your mother's love or a parent's love, that can send a child down a different path, which it's just not good.
So, raising me and her, did you ever have any of those moments when you felt like giving up? Now, I know we both, like you said, we both had our fork in the road when we was there. And I know I was a little bit rough as a child. I ain't gonna say a little bit. I know I was rough as a child. And also was hurt. That's just, part of being a teenager, bumping your head and, learning a lesson. So did you ever have one of those moments where you felt like giving up?
I'm going to bounce that back off you. Have you ever seen me have a moment where I felt like giving up on you? No.
No, even when I was trying to, bounce back a little bit, you kind of matched the aggression, then we end up getting back, in that good space.
No, we didn't match the aggression. Because me as a parent, all I have to do is teach you. I taught you tough love. In that era from 15 to 17, it was tough love. It was either going to be me or you, but you were going to take me out. I can't stress about it, but you have to come to that realization, and you did. After a while, and it's like, wait a minute. My mama do A through Z, and then here I am doing what I'm doing, and she don't want nothing but the best for me. You came back around because you was like, look, she ain't playing, and I wasn't.
Right. Not in that aspect, but I'm saying, when I was being hard-headed. You could have just went this way or went that way, right? But like I said, we ended up getting back in the good space. Not because of you, like I said, because of me. Like you said, I came back around.
You don't give up. You don't. You wasn't never a bad kid, and it's just sometimes kids just need a little bit more. I don't know what that more was, but I know what I could give you. And all I can do is just give you the best that I had to offer. So you take those tools and you got to figure it out in life. But at the end of the day, I've never abandoned you and said, I was always there.
Right. That's just me just being hard-headed, being a teenager, thinking I know everything. You told me before, like, what you doing, I already did. I know exactly what you're doing.
So that's why I
being fly, thinking I'm being slick.
Exactly. And I can put the whole scenario together. You didn't have to tell me nothing. I can tell you everything. You'd be like, yeah, that's kind of how it went. Yeah, I know. And I just need to come back and you talk about it.
Right. Okay. Well, in closing, as always, I tell you I love you and I appreciate you profoundly. I thank you for being the best mother and raising me the best way possible. Your personality, your joy, and your potential is unmatched. I thank you for giving me a childhood. I thank you for not giving up on me when at times I know I pushed the limit. If your heart was ever struggling to understand or if you ever questioned your parenting, I'm here to tell you don't blame yourself. It was just me. Whenever put to the test, your beast, will conquer the task. I'm thankful for the support system. I'm thankful for you being an influence, a role model, and keeping positivity in times of hardship. For those reasons, to be thankful if the trees were pens and the oceans were ink. That still won't be enough to tell you how glad I am to have you as a mother. I thank you for being you, and I love you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I love you too.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the Paralegal. This is another episode. Till next time.